then Nigerians will want to hear from you as regards Mary Habila.
Yeah. Why don't you take what you heard from my lawyer?
My people, let us talk truthfully, seriously, and let's just be plain about certain things. We have been on this conversation of Mary Habila long enough. And we need to just have a way of standing up, upright with the truth. There are moments when a nation must decide whether it stands with justice or just with convenience. The death of Mary Habila is rapidly becoming one of those moments. In my last video, I made pertinent points. Today, those points have become even more urgent. How does a dead under such controversial circumstances suddenly become a matter that can simply be withdrawn? Nigeria tired person. In any civilized society, any unexplained death is treated as a suspected homicide. Under investigations, until investigations prove otherwise. Having said that, since when did a suspected homicide become a private family dispute? Since when? Since when did the dispute of justice become optional? Let us be absolutely clear now. Every grieving family deserves compassion, dignity, and respect. No one should make light of the pain of parents who have lost a child. But homicide investigations do not exist solely for the benefit of a family. They exist because society has an interest in knowing whether a crime has been committed. Once there's a credible suspicion of an unlawful death, the matter belongs to the justice system, not the private negotiation. That is why police have publicly maintained that an autopsy is necessary despite the family's objections. What is deeply troubling is the spectacle upholding before us. People whose actions, decisions, or environment ought to be carefully scrutinized now appear to have an opportunity to shape the narrative surrounding the investigation. And that should alarm every Nigerian. An investigation must be guided by evidence, not by influence or public relations, or the wishes of those whose conduct may ultimately need to be examined. In the cause of death, especially as that of Mary Habila. If the cause of death is natural, then a transparent investigation will establish that. If it is not, then justice demands the truth. Either way, truth loses when science is denied a chance to speak. You see, this whole issue, it is bigger than Mary Habila. Because if today we accept that questions can be buried alongside a body, what precedent are we creating? Tomorrow, whose mysterious death will also be declared closed before the evidence is gathered? Whose family will be pressured into silence? Whose truth will be sacrificed for the comfort of the powerful? Justice is not vengeance. Justice is not persecution. Justice is simply the refusal to look away when questions remain unanswered. Mary Habila deserves that dignity. Her family deserves certainty. The public deserves confidence that no one is above scrutiny, and the law deserves the opportunity to do its work without interference. A society that abandons the search for truth because it is inconvenient is a society quietly teaching itself to live with impunity. And history has shown us time and again that impunity never stops with one victim. Before we go, let us remember this. Justice is not a favor granted by the powerful, nor is it a privilege that can be negotiated away. It is a duty owed to every citizen, living or dead. If we allow unanswered questions to be buried today, we should not be surprised when tomorrow justice refuses to answer our own cries. Here, at this oracle, we watch. We ask questions, and we remind you that Nigerians are watching and history is watching. This is a cry from every Nigerian girl, every woman, every male child, every family. Never stop asking the questions others are afraid to ask. Because silence has never delivered justice, only truth has. My name is Hilda Dokumo, and this is the Oracle. In this Oracle, we'll continue to speak.